Over the past few months, there have been plenty of world records that have been set that seem almost unbeatable, if not unbeatable. There are some runners who spend hundreds to thousands of hours trying to get the speedrun world record. But there are some people who get insanely fast times over and over and over again. Some of their times coming so close to world record it's unbelievable. And in today's video, I'm going to be explaining how Kiwiest Birb almost destroyed the 1.16 RSG world record. As they spawn into the overworld, they can see they have spawned into a forest biome. After having a little bit of a look around, they notice that there's a village just in the distance. In most cases, speedrunners would reset here since it's pretty bad terrain to travel and the village is about 100 to 200 blocks away. But because this run is done on Bedrock Edition, there's a very high chance that the village has a stronghold underneath it, just because of how far the village out is from the world origin. After seeing how far the village is out from the world origin, Kiwi decides to continue playing this seed, travelling about a minute before they reach the village. After reaching the village, they get some wood where they craft a wooden pickaxe to get some stone. After getting enough stone, they craft a full set of stone tools and then grab a bed from the house. They quickly grab a little bit extra wood and then goes to kill the iron golem nearby. Unfortunately, they only get 3 iron ingots from the iron golem, meaning they can only craft a single bucket. After this, they proceed to get a few more beds, a little bit of food, and then craft some food and a bucket. After filling the bucket with water, they proceed to do a strategy on Bedrock Edition called Strats. This strategy allows you to dig straight into the starter staircase of the stronghold. If you would like to see more, I'll leave a video by Sprinkz MC in the description where he shows you how to do this strategy. After Kiwiest Birb digs straight into the stronghold, he immediately finds the portal room where he can work out that it has 5 eyes of Ender already in it. Seeing this, Kiwiest Birb knows that this could be an insane run and possibly world record. Being in the portal room at 3.5 minutes is still insane, even with having Strats being a thing. If they get a good nether spawn, this is on pace to be a sub 10 Minecraft speedrun. They proceed to build their portal and they enter the nether at 3 minutes and 40 seconds. When they load into the nether, they spawn in a soul sand valley where unfortunately they can't see any structures nearby. Since there's no E-rating for bastions on Bedrock Edition, they decide to get some gold just in case they don't find one later in the run. After travelling around, getting some gold along the way, while dodging some ghasts and some skeletons, they finally find a fortress at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Normally you try to find a bastion before a fortress, but it's looking pretty likely that there's not going to be a bastion nearby. Instead of searching a little bit longer just to hopefully find a bastion, they decide to play fortress first. Unfortunately, the entrance of the fortress is extremely guarded by wither skeletons, so they have to spend a few seconds killing wither skeletons before they can make it to search around for blazes. Once they kill all the wither skeletons, there are 4 blazes ready to be killed. After killing all 4 of them, they only managed to get 3 rods, which is really unlucky. You're probably thinking, how in the world is that at all unlucky? Well, just remember, there are already 5 eyes in the portal, meaning they only need 4 rods to get into the end. And if all 4 of those blazes dropped rods, this could have been faster than the Java Edition world record. But unfortunately, they have to spend another 2 minutes searching around the fortress, collecting some gold along the way. After spending almost 2 minutes trying to find one more blaze, they can finally exit the fortress since the blaze manages to drop a 4th and final rod. Because they spent over 2 minutes travelling the fortress, they have to spend another 40 seconds working their way out of the fortress. If they were just lucky enough to go 4 for 4 on rods, they could have exited the fortress at sub 6 minutes. But unfortunately, they only managed to exit the fortress at 8 minutes. After this, they go grab a little bit more gold and then go craft up their gold ingots. They only managed to craft 13 gold ingots, which should be enough considering they only need 7 pearls. Because this is done on 1.16, they could be lucky enough to get a trade of 8 pearls, which would be even better. If they only managed to get 7 pearls, that means they would have to have a projectile like a fire resistance potion or string for a bow. So Kiwiest Birb is crossing their fingers hoping to get an 8 pearl trade. After doing a tiny little bit of searching, they manage to find a few piglins. After digging a hole for the piglins, they give them some gold so they can trade. They wait about 30 seconds waiting for their 13 gold to trade through, hoping for a pearl trade. But unfortunately, they don't get their pearl trade with their first 13 gold, so they go hunting for a little bit more gold. They get a little bit more and then give it to their piglins, but they still don't get a pearl trade. Lucky enough for them, they're so far ahead of world record that they can still possibly get a sub 13 or even sub 12 speedrun. But despite all that, they still have to go out and get more gold so they can do more trading, just so they can get a few pearls. After consistently doing the same thing over and over again, getting gold and trading more gold to piglins for pearls, the world record slowly slips out of their hands. After doing this even more, the world record finally slips out of their hands. Then even after that, there is almost another 4 minutes of hunting for gold and trading more gold to piglins. After spending almost 9 minutes trading for pearls, they finally managed to get a pearl trade of 8. After this, they immediately rush back to their Nether portal so they can finish the run. Unfortunately, this is 100% no more world record pace run, but they still decide to finish the run because they know that this could have been an insane time of possibly sub 11 speedrun. Once they arrive at their portal, they go back through to the overworld and craft some Eyes of Ender, and then enter the end at 17 minutes and 45 seconds. The spawn of the End Island is a bit messed up, so they struggle to get up to the island. They finally managed to climb up to the island, where with a stroke of luck, they managed to get an instant perch. As always, I'm gonna let you watch the Bedrock Edition's insane one cycle, and let you see Kiwiest Birb finish Minecraft in 18 minutes and 51 seconds. While this may not be a really good time anymore, this was still an insane seed and possibly sub 11 Minecraft speedrun. If a few extra things just could have possibly gone right, like Blaze RNG and Enderpearl RNG, this could have possibly been an even faster time than the Java RSG world record. But other than that, this was an insane run, and to everyone watching, if you haven't already, go subscribe to Kiwiest Birb. The link will be in the description. And if you enjoyed my analysis enough, consider subscribing to me too, as I'm trying to hit 300 subscribers by the end of the month, and I would really appreciate if we could do that. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.